In this lesson, let's begin building the arms for the tires. We're at a stage now where we can actually start converting these T-spline meshes into NURBs in order for us to perform some Rhino functions and commands. So we can first start with the body, and we can keep the rest as a T-spline for now. So the way it works, if I can hide everything else, you have to make sure that your mesh is in sub D mode. It won't work if you are still in polygon mode. So for you to convert it, you got to make sure you go to smooth toggle or hit the tab key. Then simply go to this icon here where you can convert to NURBS and right click. You'll notice now it is a fully functional NURBS surface. I'm going to bring everything back. Highlight just the tire and the body and hide everything else once again. We can now take this tire here, and in our front view we can slide it into place just like that. What I want to do next, I forgot to convert this rim, so we'll select the rim and right click on this convert to NURBS icon. I want to make a new layer called tire rim, and we'll make another one called tire. Give it a dark color. And for the rim, we'll apply to the same layer as this one. All right. I'm going to forget the one in the rear. We could select the tire and lock it. All right, so from the front view, I'm going to draw a line. Start with this one here. Just get it into place. There we go. And for this one, we'll do the same. Just get the angle close as you can. So I want to actually deviate and put it here because it looks like it's going into the rim. So pull it about here and hit F10 so we can manipulate a little more. And I'm going to pull it roughly up to here. We'll select both curves, slide them forward. I need to snap it to this curve so I can draw a reference line from here, pull it back. And if you look in this view, we can snap it from this intersection to this end. Much better. Let's go ahead and trim these ends out. With both curves selected, we can hit F10 and we can start moving them into place. Right click and go to ghosted so you can see the reference art. We need to move the bottom arm slightly to its left. There's good. For this one, make sure the body's also not selectable so you can lock it. Let's take this arm and pull it back roughly to here. You kind of want it to have the same angle, so you don't want it to go into the wing. Switch over to perspective. Let's select this arm here. Make sure you are in align to object, which I am in now, and you can simply just scale this curve longer so it's going into the body when I unlock the selection. That's perfect. Next thing you want to do, you want to add this arm to connect to this arm here. I'm going to simply draw a little arm line from here and connect it to somewhere along here. That's good. Then you could trim the bottom part. Let's draw a point. Let's look at our art here. It's roughly around here. So let's see where this lies. That's actually good. So let's make sure we draw a line from here and pull it in. That's good. We can actually use the same tire in the back. So what I can do is we'll select our meshes, deselect the body. I'm going to slide this back to the middle, tap the Alt key to make a copy, and I'm going to slide it back to right about here. I'm going to draw a reference line from 0 and move it back here so I can do a 2D scale, actually a 3D scale, and just pull it down to the height of the back tire. Looks good. I mean, I can always center it from this view. That looks roughly close. There we go. If you want, you could take, well, we'll see where the rim will lie. We don't know where the arm is holding it, so we'll come back to that in a little bit. Figure that the curves has like some sort of like Z looking arm here. So let's simply create just a reference point. So we'll draw a line from here to here. And we'll do a line from to right about there, to the center of it. And if you want, you could select this two curves, do a project to C-plane, set to yes, and it's straight. We'll figure that out later. All right, in the next lesson, we will start to create the arms for the tires.